Today is the deadline to file your taxes, even though it's April 17th. SNN Local News 6 reporter Jim Spiewak tells you what's different this year.
Tax day, which usually falls on April 15th, is a few days later this year. That's because the 15th fell on a Sunday, and then Monday was Emancipation Day in the District of Columbia, giving taxpayers a few extra days to pay the man. There are two certainties in life: death and taxes. And the deadline for the latter, filing your IRS tax return, is finally here. Tuesday is the last day to file 2011's tax return or an extension. Experts agree doing nothing can lead to the worst possible outcome.
It's important to file the extension form if you're not going to be able to file your personal return on the due date.
Penalties and fees are tax-driven, meaning if you owe money and fail to file an extension, expect a healthy fine and fees.
There is a 5% failure to file penalty because you didn't file the extension, a 1/4% failure to pay because you didn't pay on time, and then 3% interest.
And the IRS can be stingy. Even if you file an extension, they still expect any money owed to be paid by the April 17th deadline.
You can simply ask for time to file if you think you'll gather the money in a couple of months. If you believe you need a payment plan to pay, you can arrange for a payment plan electronically online.
The IRS realizes many are still struggling financially, so for the first time, they're allowing a hardship exemption.
If you have been out of work for 30 days or you're self-employed and your income has dropped by 25%, there is a waiver of those penalties that we mentioned, failure to pay penalties.
Even as the calendar date changes, taxes have remained one of the few constant facts of life. And Lena, the IRS is expecting some 144 million tax returns this year, but how many people are waiting until the 17th to file still remains to be seen.